As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. All right, here we go. Second down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Play action. Love. A throw left side to Watson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Christian Watson. It's a gain of 6.
Love on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the Packers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Packer first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. If you get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going run again with Jacobs. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Green Bay.
They stick with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
We get a look at his rushing. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. Completed a 1-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. Jalen Wright with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. This makes it up to the 25. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. Love now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Man in motion out of the slot. Play fake, it's Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Love out of the shotgun. He completes it in traffic. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Packers first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Packers.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Love from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll take over.
So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. They go play action on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here in his 2nd down and 18. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Shaheed on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Now Love on the play fake. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. A gain of 15. And a Packer first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
At the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the well again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Green Bay.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
A give now from the gun. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the sneak, it's Love. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Love now off the play action. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team, 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes their offense out again. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. And they'll pitch it out to him. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing it on second down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, play action. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At the 45-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 13.
Here he goes, third and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First call here coming from the shotgun. Love now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
Not a lot of real estate for them to work with here. It's second and long. To the air with Love. He gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
They'll air it out on third. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Riley Dixon on the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. That'll be the first and more. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. So, Brock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. On first down, they'll run. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Working now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Working inside the red zone. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throw. Here's Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Santos' kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. They run it from the gun with Wright. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They go play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense is setting up to throw. He can run it. And he gives himself up after a short gain. It's a gain of 4 there. And that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. QB sneak coming. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Jukes away from one. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys make it 17 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. 24-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Third and long for him here. He's going for it himself. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. Their offense ready to take the field now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Running behind center with right. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Kicks the handoff, now Love. Finds his fullback. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard.
Trying the right side. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard.
3rd and 2, love to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Gain of 8.
Give him 8 on that one, and it'll give the Packers the first.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Lone back gets the handoff. Great. Stiff arm buys him some space. Off to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. He's at the 10. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 3rd quarter lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team, 17.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The offense getting set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this round, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drawing power for it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 46. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. And they just get the play off. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Complete to Wandale Robinson. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock. And now a run with Wright. Escapes the defender. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. They'll run here. Follow